Okay, guys, this is part two. What I left it off was that we had Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So what this is showing me is that the masculine is going to come in with some form of message pretty quickly. This is the fastest moving knight, right? They're going to want to reciprocate now. They might not have in the past, right? They want to give you this recognition that you deserve, it looks like. They know this third party situation, whatever that entailed, was wrong, that they hurt you, that they made you feel less than what you were with this Five of Cups. The sun, like I said, the sun is out on this, so this is the most positive card in the deck. This is about revitalizing the relationship, bringing it back to life, right? What does the sun do? It does bring things back to life, right? And this is about good luck. They might even, like, you know, with this Six of Pentacles, this is also about a gifting. They might want to take you on some form of vacation or something like that, or some form of weekend holiday. So 555 is the numbers here, and 1010, okay? And like I said, you are in the Empress energy, it looks like, and they're in the King of Wands. The fire, if they have those placements. So, but we'll grab these other signs here real quick. See what else comes out for the masculine. Since basically all signs were there for the feminine, so just take it how it resonates, guys. I always tell you the storyline is the most important thing. Scorpio, and then the markers obviously narrow down. Leo, Virgo, Sag, Libra, and Aries. Okay, this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node too. You know, if you guys don't know what those are, you could look it up on that Astra app. I think you put in your birthday, date of birth, and you can figure out what your Sun, Moon, Rising are. What your sun sign is the month you were born on. Okay, guys. Anyways. So this is about perseverance, masculine, going after what you want. Okay, feminine, pay attention to red flags. Make sure they're coming in transparent and vulnerable. Let go of any kind of control issues. So if you're always thinking about this person, what the outcome is going to be, when are they coming forward, when are they going to do this, when are they going to do that, you know, you got to let go of control. If spirit is really wanting you, feminine, as always, to focus on yourself, focus on your growth, you lead in the spirit, and these things will unfold naturally because the spirit team will work on your masculine, but if you're restricting that energy, it's going to keep them from coming forward energetically. There's a lot of chemistry here. The masculine might have some codependencies or have somebody codependent on them. Could be children. It says also addictions are affecting your romantic life. A person could have some form of ways to cope with things that are not healthy, coping mechanisms, like smoking too much pot, drinking too much, something like that, that spirit is trying to work on them about before they do come forward, right? Kind of want to see more about where this masculine might be at, what the situation is. Yeah, see, partying, so that your person might be partying a little bit too much. If they got out of a relationship with a karmic situation, they haven't been single a minute, they might be really living it up. But they have unconditional love for you, it looks like. You are their mirror. This very well could be a twin flame situation, but I tell you, be careful, they're not going to come in wearing a mask. So I always tell you, feminines, just because a masculine comes in doesn't mean it's the right timing, right? This is where you have to use your discernment. This is where you got to grow. And this is why spirit wants you to just focus on you. Because if it is a twin flame situation, a lot of times they come in and out. In and out, in and out. But they are rising. Look, they're transforming like a butterfly, a phoenix through the ashes. This person is growing though, okay? Right now they don't feel like that they're enough for you, which is some self-limiting beliefs that they have, right? So you being the divine feminine, work on your solar plexus. If you don't know how to do that, look it up on YouTube, guys. There are videos out there that are like meditations and guidance that will help you work on these things, okay? Also, guys, I am revamping my YouTube, so you can find me there as well. I might be putting different stuff on there, longer content, right? So if you want to go there, look, it's the same handle everywhere, Instagram too, okay? Just in case we have another mishap here with TikTok land. So you don't lose me. All right, let's get a couple messages from the masculine to the feminine spirit. A couple messages from the masculine to the feminine. I'm single. Yeah, we know you're partying it up, are you? I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone. I'm not looking to get into a relationship at this time. Well, then you might lose your divine feminine. So focus on your skills, masculine, then. If you're looking for abundance, but like I said, your abundance is never going to be where it's at until you're in alignment with your divine feminine. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. So yeah, so this message is not quite ready yet, it looks like. I'm going to contact you soon. Well, that doesn't mean that they're ready to contact you. That doesn't mean it's the right timing, right? It's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. Okay, well, this is about the ego here. So, yeah, see, unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. So I would be careful with this grouping, okay? I feel like if they come forward tomorrow, they're not going to be in the right energy, guys. So you need to be careful. Make sure that they're not wearing that mask. Each situation is going to be different. Some masculines here will be in the right spot. But from what I'm seeing of these cards coming out here, so far that they're not really, for most of them. Okay, let's grab some markers. Doesn't mean that they won't be. Obviously, they're obviously doing the work and they're growing. I'm just saying, a lot of times they come in prematurely, you know, and then you guys won't contact me and you wonder why. Then they just ghost you again, right? You know, a lot of it has to do with you setting your boundaries as well. Keeper of trust, so they see you as a close friend. Yeah, they might be somebody who causes a lot of chaos sometimes, but they also, part of the collective, might be pretty wise in whatever they do. It could be a journalist, it could be a guide of some sorts. They could be somebody who acts impulsively at times. A husky could be of significance. Blue eyes. Somebody could be a mother. Remember, masculines are not always men, guys. Masculine energy. Revolutionist. Now, this could be for you too. So these are just markers. Okay, guys? Ooh. I want to get these timing cards. I just want to see what comes out. Very interesting, this grouping of masculines. So it's like one of those, you know, it's on like, you know, they see you glowing, they see you rising up. They don't want anyone else to have you, but it sounds like this person is still doing the work, not quite at your level. March. In a few weeks. Take it out, resonates. March could be significant, could be a birthday or something like that as well, right? I remember the last time you guys connected. This year sometime. Oh, that narrows that down. We'll just grab one more. Okay, next year in July. When you release the resistance, so a lot of this has to do with you, feminine, too. Like you got release some control issues. So you need to get out of your head about this person and move forward, or you're just going to keep energetically putting in resistance, and it's not going to come through. It's going to hinder it, okay? Let's go to part 3.